Now my next question is about your work as a guru. In Buddhism, especially Vajrayana, there is this concept of passionate enlightenment, where even though you are enlightened, but you're still very much connected, engaged with healing the suffering of the world. So, do you see yourself as being passionately enlightened?
As I had said earlier also, enlightenment can never happen to a selfish person. The one who says, let me have the samadhi, let me have the greater higher experience, and let others be a fool, and then I will rule on these fools. If this is the mindset, you are far, far away from the enlightenment as such. Buddha always used to say, we all are the Buddhas. So this means when anyone who is trying to reclaim his or her Buddhahood can never look down upon others as a fool, and can never look upon himself or herself as the wisest one of that. So when we say the passionate enlightenment, I believe enlightenment only happens to those who are passionate. When I'm saying passionate, it's not the passion of the body, it's not the passion of in the physical terms. When I'm saying passion, it is full of compassion. When you are filled with the compassion, the compact form becomes passion. And in this passionate heart and mind, only an enlightenment can happen. Let me be free from my shackles, and then let others be free with me. This is called being compassionate or being passionate. It's one and the same thing. But when someone thinks that enlightenment is something very, very personal, it's just for me, and if I achieve this, then I'll become greater than others, and I'll be able to say, you don't know who I am, and then make others bow to me. Let me narrate you, because you have talked about the Vajrayana Buddhism. Buddha, when he was Siddhartha Buddha, when he was not yet enlightened, in one of his past lives, met another Buddha, Dipankar. Dipankar Buddha was walking in a village, and the whole villagers were lined up on the road to have the darshan, to see his luminous face. And this Siddhartha, in his past life, was also standing there in the crowd, having a lotus flower in his hand and wondering if I would ever reach to Dipankar and offer this lotus to his feet. But then he was very much astounded to see that the Dipankar walking towards him. He stood beside him. He rushed to take a bow and offered his lotus to Dipankar Buddha's holy feet. But when he raises his head from the ground, what he sees, the Dipankar Buddha too is doing the bow to this young man. He wondered, he was aghast, and he asked, Master, why are you doing this? And Dipankar smiled and said, in one of your future lives, you too will become enlightened. And at that time, I'll not be there physically. So I am giving my bow to the future Buddha. This is called passionate enlightenment.